Okay, class, I see that you are all here. Yeah, very good. Thank you. So, today, as I anticipated during last class, we will talk about one of the greatest philosophers of the ancient times. Can someone guess who that might be? Yeah, it's Plato. Very good. I actually gave you a clue when we finished talking about Socrates, which was his master. Today we're gonna talk about Plato. So as always, I will be writing the lesson on my computer so that then I will give you the slides, okay, about what I am actually saying during the lesson. But still, I want you all to take your notes. Don't be fooled because the slides that I will be giving you are not exhaustive, they are not comprehensive of everything that I say, okay? So you still have to take your notes, okay? Good. And I also have some reading recommendations for you if you would like. One of them will be mandatory for this class, but I highly suggest you read the others too, even if I know that many times students don't do that. Okay, so Plato was born in the ancient Greek during the classical period, which is considered the period when the Western philosophy was actually born, and together with his master Socrates and Aristotle, he is considered to be one of the pillars of the ancient philosophy, which will be influencing very greatly the modern philosophy. He raised problems for what became all the major areas of both theoretical philosophy and practical philosophy, and he was also the founder of the Platonic Academy, which was a school in Athens, a philosophical school, where he taught the doctrines of what will be known as Platonism. Yeah, so let me just write down so I can give you the time to take your notes. Okay, so Plato's most famous contribution is the theory of forms or ideas, which has been interpreted as a solution to what is now known as the problems of universals. And according to the theory of forms or ideas, he believed that our world, what we see, what we feel, what we perceive in reality, is but a copy, like a carbon copy, yes, of the actual world, which is the world of ideas or forms. You could think of it like as if there was another world in the clouds, in the sky, because he believed it to be in the sky, where everything that is in the actual world is there as well, but more vividly, more lively, more truly in their essence, in their being, because our world that is on the earth is but a copy of that actual world. And he, as I said, his teacher was Socrates, and he actually wrote a lot of what Socrates taught him and what Socrates taught and was teaching people, because Socrates, as we learned, didn't write anything. So everything we know about him is actually thanks to Plato. Yes. A fun fact about Plato is the fact that his name is actually a nickname because he was actually named Aristocles in Greek, and Plato in ancient Greek is Platon, and it means broad. So it's actually a nickname because he was believed to be broad of shoulders. Yeah, very funny, yes. Yeah, I heard you back there. Yeah, no, he was not Giga Chad at all. He was only broad of shoulders. Okay, let me write down these things that I said. Yeah, okay. So, now we will be studying, as I said, not all Plato's works. I have two here that you will be studying this during this class. One is Platon's Phaedo, which is this one. Plato's Phaedo is also known as On the Soul. It's a very interesting dialogue because all Plato's works are dialogues. They are written in the forms of dialogues. And it's very interesting, very profound and deep. This is On the Soul, and it's one of his best known dialogues actually, alongside with the Republic and the Symposium, which is this one. Yes. And the Symposium is also known as On Love. Very interesting as well. So, for your class, for this class, you will have to choose one among these two. Of course, I am more than happy if you choose to read both of them. Mind you, the Symposium is a bit longer, but I don't want this to be a reason not to choose it. So you will have to choose one of these and write an essay about it, okay? It's not a long one, don't worry, I will give you the specifics later. But yes, I want you to read one of these. So, another reading that I suggest you is this one. This is a very big book, I know it might seem scary. It's Justin Garden's Sophie's World. Justin Garden is a contemporary philosopher, a very interesting one, and he's also a teacher. So he wrote this book here to create like a novel, because this is a story of a novel. There is adventure, there is love, there is mystery, there is a bit of sci-fi if you're into that, but there are also many explanations, interesting explanations about ancient philosophy and also modern philosophy. So if you are interested in reading this book, it could be a good idea to read it alongside with the course. So as we go on in the history of philosophy, you can go on in the book and read about those same philosophers as I teach them in class. So I will leave this book here and you are free to choose. You don't have to let me know now what you choose. You have the whole semester, okay? The details for the essay will be written down here in the page. So now you have some time to finish taking your notes and finish taking reading the pages that I assigned you, okay? Very good.